I was diagnosed with cancer on the day of my sister's engagement. She hasn't spoken to me in 6 months. Last Friday was supposed to be our reconciliation dinner. After 184 days of silence, my sister finally agreed to meet. I spent the day cleaning my apartment, practiced what I'd say, even bought her favorite wine. She never showed up. Instead, she posted photos from a party with friends captioned, "So glad I chose happiness tonight." Let me explain how we got here. 6 months ago, my sister Amy's boyfriend proposed during a surprise party at our parents' house. The whole family was there. I'd been feeling sick for weeks. Pant exhausted, random bruising, weight loss I couldn't explain. But I kept it quiet, waiting until after her moment to see a doctor that morning. I'd finally had my blood test. The doctor called me during Amy's engagement party, voice urgent. "You need to come in immediately. Your results are concerning." I stepped outside to take the call, then sat in my car trying not to fall apart. When I returned, my mom immediately knew something was wrong. I whispered that I needed to leave, that the doctor wanted to see me right away about test results. Mom insisted on coming with me. Dad joined when he saw us heading for the door. We left quietly, but Amy noticed. "Where are you all going? We haven't even cut the cake." "Rebecca isn't feeling well," Mom said. "We'll be back soon." We weren't back soon. Instead, I was diagnosed with leukemia that afternoon. SIMA-3 treatment needed to begin immediately. While my parents and I sat shell-shocked in the oncologist's office discussing port placements and chemo schedules, Amy was blowing up our phones, not with concern, but with anger. "You couldn't wait one day to have your little emergency. This was my moment." Moore finally answered, explaining through tears what was happening. There was silence, then Amy said, "Convenient timing as always, Aka." She hung up, and that was the last time she spoke directly to me. During my first round of chemo, Amy told our family she was taking space from me. She postponed wedding planning, claiming my diagnosis had stolen all the attention from her engagement. She told mutual friends I'd probably exaggerated my condition for sympathy. My parents tried to mediate, but Amy was adamant. I'd always been the dramatic sister who couldn't let her have spotlight. She brought up childhood slights, parent me announcing my college acceptance during her high school graduation dinner, me getting a promotion the same week as her 25th birthday, according to Amy. 3 months in, I went into remission, per her cautious good news that my oncologist warned could be temporary. 4 months in, Amy sent our mother a text saying she'd consider speaking to me if I apologized for my timing. I was too exhausted from treatment to be angry anymore, so I wrote her a letter apologizing, not for getting cancer, but for any time I'd unintentionally overshadowed her moments. I suggested we meet when I was stronger. Last week after my final treatment, she finally agreed to dinner. I spent my limited energy rehearsing how to rebuild our relationship without resentment. Then she ghosted me, choosing a party instead. This morning, my oncologist called my blood work is showing concerning patterns again. Redoing more tests tomorrow. I haven't told my parents yet, and for the first time I am considering not telling Amy at all, not because I want to hurt her, but because I am starting to accept a painful truth. My sister doesn't want me in her story unless I am a background character in her spotlight. What hurts most isn't her absence during the hardest fight of my life. It's realizing that perhaps we never had the relationship I thought we did.